wanted to share some information with you because I've just, for those of you who know me well and have been doing my classes for a while, you'll know that I've been really suffering with plantar fasciitis, which is basically underneath the foot. All the fascia is really kind of tight, and it's caused really by having a poor instep, and I've got flat feet, so I've got no arch, and what happens is therefore I pronate. And if you're not wearing the right footwear, now I know this, I know doing regular exercise, you need to be changing or looking at changing your trainers every kind of 5 to 6 months, which I tend to do, but I always kind of think there's so much research out there about what the right trainers for you. And, there's been a lot of research about allowing your foot to move freely, with barefoot running, everything like that. However, it has done me no favours, and I just wanted to share with you because I've now, obviously, with the problems I'm having, I'm unable to run, do all the things I love to do, because my foot, the pain is excruciating. It's sending sharp pains up my heel. So I bit the bullet and went to a foot clinic yesterday, and he measured my gait, so how I walk, and told me a few things that I guess I already knew, but just needed somebody to say, this is what you need to do. It's rectifiable, but basically I need to address my footwear. It's a kinetic chain, so whatever is going on down in your foot, in your ankle, it then starts to have a knock-on effect up the chain. So therefore you could have knee problems, it then moves into hip problems, lower back problems, and we can do all of the exercises and stretches and everything else to plaster over and have treatment physio to plaster over the issue, but it needs addressing. You almost need to go back to basics. So I've been told my footwear is shocking, and he told me to go to a clinic. This place is in Sevenoaks. I'll put the link down below. He's great. He is called Toby. And he was very informative and not trying to do his job. I just wanted to share my experience with you because I think what it highlights is if you have a niggling problem, the longer you leave it, the worse it gets. And for somebody like me, where fitness is my business, it is so important to address it early on. So what he told me to do was go into a sports shop and ask for a neutral shoe. He gave me a whole list from Asics to New Balance to Brooks to the new sort of cloud trainer. I went for Brooks, and what he told me to do is you ask for all these trainers, you can look online, but he said the 2 things to do when you get your trainer is that you need, so where my other shoes, if I should have got them out for you, everything collapses there, but you need that heel support. Okay, so it needs to be firm. My other shoes, I'm not telling you what brand they were, but you literally, all these fashion trainers as well, although they're supposed to advise when you go to a sports shop that they're great for running, they're great for this, they're great for that. If there's no support there, the clues are there. The other thing is the rinse test. So kind of twist the shoe, and if it feels sturdy like this, then it's going to be the right thing for you. As soon as I put these on in the shop, I felt instantly a difference. It pushed my flat foot, my arch up. I felt supported around the foot. It was cradling and hugging my foot, and that's what I need. So I've gone out and bought these. These are Brooks, they're Ghost, really comfortable. They're not cheap, but they're worth the investment. So I'm going to test these out for a couple of weeks, and then I'm going to go back for a visit. And we're going to look at putting some orthotics in the shoe just to help me, bring my alignment back in, because obviously where I've been pronating, it's created this ongoing problem. So that's my little thought for the day, sharing some useful tips, I hope, and really to say that, if you are a regular exerciser, this is key. Okay, these are what keeps your posture, alignment in place. It's going to help your performance. And although expensive, you're much better off by investing in a decent pair and having them for a longer period than buying, these fashion trainers or, maybe not necessarily believing everything you hear when you go into a shop, like I have been guilty of. So the rinse test, sturdy, and the heel, nice and sturdy. Bye.